Once upon a time on a farm, it was a bright sunny morning. The farmer had been busy all week and his clothes were covered in mud and dust. He sighed and carried a big basket of dirty laundry outside. "I'll wash these later," the farmer muttered before heading back to his work in the fields. From behind the fence, Shaun the sheep was watching with curiosity. His eyes sparkled with mischief. "Why wait?" thought Shaun. "We can wash the clothes for him." He whistled, and Bitzer the dog, along with the whole flock, gathered around the laundry basket. "Good morning, everyone," said Shaun with a mischievous grin. "Why don't we do something fun today?" "What do you have in mind?" asked Bitzer, always eager to please. "Let's wash the farmer's clothes for him," said Shaun, pointing to the basket. Everyone nodded excitedly, and the sheep dragged the basket to the old washing machine in the shed. None of them really knew how a washing machine worked, but that never stopped them before. They started stuffing the clothes inside, but soon they added the wrong things: a carrot, a football, even Timmy's blanket. The machine groaned and rumbled. With a loud clunk, it began to shake. At first, the sheep cheered. The machine spun faster and faster, soap bubbles flying everywhere. But then the door burst open and a huge wave of foam covered the shed. The sheep slipped and slid on the soapy floor, turning the washing into a crazy water park. Timmy rode on a floating sock like it was a surfboard. "Whee!" he shouted happily, while Shirley got stuck in the machine's door. "Help me, would you?" she bleated. Shaun tried to fix things by pressing every button he could find, but that only made it worse. The machine coughed and spat out clothes that had changed colors. A white shirt had turned bright pink, the farmer's jeans were now tiny enough for a doll, and one sock had grown 3 times its size. Bitzer, the loyal dog, tried to bring order by blowing his whistle, but he slipped on the foam and crashed into the basket, sending more clothes flying through the air. The flock laughed, but Shaun knew they were in trouble. Just then, the farmer returned. He froze at the sight, bubbles pouring out of the shed, his clothes hanging from the rafters, and sheep skating on socks like clowns in a circus. His face turned red. Quickly, Shaun gathered the flock. They worked together to clean up the mess. Shirley used her wool to soak up the soap. Bitzer fetched clean water, and soon they hung the dripping clothes on a line in the sun. Some were shrunken, some were stretched, and some were rainbow-colored, but at least they were clean. The farmer scratched his head in confusion, looking at the strange laundry flapping in the breeze. He shrugged and walked back to his work, muttering, "I'll never understand this farm." The sheep burst into giggles, proud of their chaotic adventure. Timmy skipped around in a circle, making funny faces. "That was the best water park ever," he exclaimed. Shaun winked at the camera, and everyone enjoyed the sunny afternoon surrounded by silly, colorful laundry. The end.